One of the most common mistakes that beginners make in Aikido is simply trying too hard. Let me explain. By trying too hard, I don't mean trying hard to get to the dojo every time, having excellent attendance, bending your knees more. I don't mean that. I mean that they're trying so hard that they become really tense and they try to overpower their partner. I think I can safely say that pretty much any sport has technique, and it will benefit you to first train your body to use the proper alignment within the technique. So if you're a baseball batter and you've got your shoulders way up at your ears, I don't think that's going to work as well as keeping your shoulders down when you bat the ball. Or if you're a skater and your knees are not bent, I don't think that's going to work. You need to refine your technique in areas such as alignment, flexibility, and then you've got a chance of improving in that. And then you can insert power while keeping the alignment. Aikido, like so many different sports, really rewards efficiency. So the structure is more important than the strength, especially at the beginning. Not that strength is bad, not that power is bad. You have to use your strength and your power in a smart way. So first figure out the structure, the alignment, and then practice it over and over and over, as loose as you can, with as little tension as possible. Again, I think I speak for all sports. If not, then please leave a comment in the comments section. Let me know. No, this sport, the goal is to be stiff as a board. Right? I don't know. I can't think of what sport that would be. In addition to structure replacing strength, timing replaces speed. There's a big difference between timing and speed, right? You don't have to speed through a technique. For example, sometimes I see people training in a group of 3. So this person is training with this person who's a 65-year-old beginner. Right? So I'm making some assumptions here. Sorry if you're a 65-year-old beginner. I'm saying this respectfully, that a 65-year-old beginner is probably not going to get up as quickly as a 25-year-old Shodan black belt, right? Probably. I might be wrong, but probably. So this person is training with a 65-year-old beginner. They throw them 4 times, and now this guy rotates in. He's a 25-year-old Shodan. He jumps up, bam, he's there in no time. And so the person throwing is like shocked or taken by surprise. And then they mess up their technique because their timing was off. Then once they start throwing that 25-year-old Shodan, maybe they can slow things down or speed things up within the technique. But their timing has to be right. They've got to be ready. That person's coming at them they're going to arrive in their sphere a lot quicker than the other person. So timing is very, very important and will help you in your progress in Aikido. Also, connection replaces force or tension. It's just like the handshake. The healthy handshake, you do business with someone, why? Because they have a really, really strong handshake, or just because it's somehow conveying confidence and strength. It's a connection. Think about all the different handshakes you've had. Another word that I hear a lot when people are trying to improve in their Aikido is relax or relaxation. I actually don't really like that word in Aikido because relax is sort of like kicking back and having a Mai Tai, okay? But I like to say loose, be loose, loosen up. And in order to loosen up, we have to train and train and train and train. And we have to train and train with that intention. So it requires coordination, and it requires all these things that I've been talking about, the structure and the alignment. So if your alignment is off and you're just really trying to be loose, well, you're going to get kind of overrun by your partner. So you've got to work on the alignment and the coordination. And then you have to be patient because it takes a long time. If you want to work with me, there are a couple of different ways that you can do it. First of all, you can sign up to get my weekly Aikido training tips and insights. Just look in the description below, click on the link. And also another option is to come to one of my seminars. I've got so many seminars going on right now. I can't list them all in the video, but here in Los Angeles, we're having our 30th anniversary summer camp. That'll be July 15th through 19th. I'm also taking a group with me on a Germany training tour in September 14th to the 27th. If you love Aikido and you've been thinking about, wouldn't it be nice to see Germany someday, then put the two together, go with me. We'll go to 4 different dojos while we're there. 3 of those 4 are dojos that have been inviting me to teach every year for about 15 years, actually 2 of them, and the other one 5 years. So I know these people really well, and it'll be a really fantastic trip. There are also other cities that I'll be in, so check the link in the description below. I'll be in Shanghai and Ireland and the UK and Kamakura and Yokohama, San Diego, Montana, Redlands. Whew, the list goes on. Again, you can catch me in Los Angeles in July for the 30th anniversary. Hope to see you somewhere. Looking forward to training together wherever and whenever that happens to be. Thanks so much for tuning in. See you again next time. Bye-bye.